Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Martha Wangari Karua is a symbol of eagle in that Raila Karua ticket. And an eagle is an animal that is associated by power, symbol of courage, honor, pride, determination, grace, and freedom. By the way, I was reading somewhere that an eagle has the strongest eyes in the entire animal kingdom, almost 8 times stronger than that of an average human being. And the eyes of an eagle are especially designed for long distance focus with clarity. Now, if you look at the decision by Martha Karua to work with Raila Odinga, it is not just merely a 2022 affair. 1, it is a winning strategy. 2, it is a succession strategy. We'll try to delve deep on this because I understand that there are 2 things that are most likely defining the politics of Raila Odinga's competitors. That if Raila is going to win, then Raila should not win again. But in Martha Karua, you see a visionary, fearless, powerful person that is already trembling the other side of the political divide. That is the Kenya Kwanza team. And if you look at the way they have really tried to carry themselves around Martha Karua, it tells it all and it speaks volume. I want to, if you look at the way the ticket, or rather the presence of Martha Karua around Raila Odinga, she brings the sanity that is really needed in that ticket, and now Kenyans see that ticket as safe pair of hands. When Gachagua spoke in Nyeri that they were not going to attack Martha Karua, but then will go around her and look for Raila Odinga.
Nimeona pia huyu kitendawili tena amekimbia saa ile rais ameondoka, amejificha nyuma ya dada yetu. Sasa sisi tutatafuta njia ya ile kulenga vile hatutauliza dada yetu. Si tutafute njia? Si mnajua vile tutatafuta?
Someone was telling me Martha Karua is mother hen. So amefunika. If you want to try to kufikia wale watoto, I'm telling you, you can meet the wrath of that hen. You can meet the wrath of that. Now, that is a bit of what is happening when he was saying that they are not going to attack Martha Karua simply because they see her as a metal. Yesterday, the 23rd of May, they were having economic bloc convention in Kiambu, and in what I understand could be a move by Moses Kuria to try to take on Martha Karua. Moses Kuria was coming out to say that if Martha Karua is clean and that is what they stand for, then they should jail other people. Now, can you listen to that ranting a bit?
Jamani, Raila Odinga, rafiki yangu Martha Karua, mnaanza kusema mtafunga watu. Wale walikuwa nataka kula watu, huku kuja uulize Duarte, anawajua. Na wengine wao ni mpaka mavice ya wajubilee. Kushika wao leo wapeleke kamiti. Kwani kamiti iko wapi? Kwani ni kesho? Kwani ni kesho? Nani hajui wezi wa Kemsa? Unangojea nini Martha Karua? Unangojea nini Raila Odinga? Shika wao. Kwani ni kesho? Tuna hii barabara yetu hapa ya Ruaka. Kutoka Eastern Bypass Ruaka kupanda hivi 22 km imejengwa at a cost of 21 billion. Yani that is 1 billion shillings per kilometer. Wenye wamekula wako hapo na Uhuru Kenyatta. Shika wao, kwani ni kesho?
So this ranting, whatever Moses Kuria was saying, and I was asking someone in Twitter, I think I tweeted about it, saying that honestly, even if you want to attack someone, even if you want to attack, what are the political powers that Martha Karua and Raila Odinga have to execute all those arrests that that Moses Kuria is talking about. Ironically, the second in command, deputy president, was seated there with him. Himself is an elected member of parliament with some small legislative powers. There's nothing they had done ostensibly or rather intentionally to achieve or rather to fight corruption. And what I saw is just a plot by now Moses Kuria to attack Martha Karua. And if you ask me, I can say this. Moses Kuria has always wanted to be the kingpin. And his first strategy was, let me attack. You know, when you attack the king, remove the clothes from the king so that the king remains naked. When you attack the king, then you will be seen as a courageous, as a Njamba. That's why sometimes he was calling himself Njamba. As the Njamba, you understand? Then with that, you become, people happen to know you. But when they realize that President Uhuru Kenyatta is taking a passive role in politics, and Martha Karua was emerging as the fearless, powerful mountain queen of the hour, he decided now to go for Martha Karua. Not on merit, not on maybe telling people, discrediting the Raila Karua ticket, but his own personal intention is to wield some support or to wield some, get something, get some clout with now attacking Martha Wangari Karua. Remember, notwithstanding the fact that he's one of the first people that endorsed Martha Karua, saying that anyone who wanted the mountain vote was to go for Martha Karua. Now, what this tells you is that in some sense, the Kenya Kwanza team are feeling uncomfortable, not with Raila Odinga presidency, but with the fact that Martha Karua is part of that team. And I'll explain in details why her presence, the eagle mantra in her, is sending shockwaves. Because people have spoken about the gender card. I can say that she is beyond the woman card. She's beyond just the woman. People have spoken about Mount Kenya factor. She's beyond Mount Kenya factor. In fact, she's a national factor. While regarding Gachagua on the other side is just a Nyeri factor. In fact, someone was saying if William Ruto was just looking for a running mate, but not a presidential candidate. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe to our channel and also click the notification bell and tell us which are some of characteristics of an eagle that you can see in Martha Karua. When Raila and Martha Karua says that we have been in government and we know where money is getting lost, and we will go after the corruption lords and jail corrupt leaders, that information is consumed in public space as a mere rhetoric, because the war against corruption for some time has been politicized and it lacks the traction. But with the presence of Martha Karua, William Ruto is seeing someone who is going to revive the cases. And with this, you know, this is one thing that can dismantle DP Ruto, because one thing I understand is if Kenya Kwanza team fail to win this election and they form the opposition, it will be a very tough opposition. But to neutralize that, but again, that opposition will be very tough, but it cannot punch on Raila Karua maybe government, because these people are also coming into office as new faces. But William Ruto has been in government for the last 10 years. So in any case, he's going to raise anything, or rather if the files that are already being hidden or kept somewhere are going to be pulled and now start opening file one after the other, the fearless eagle Martha Karua will make and Raila will make unpopular decisions. And you may not be shocked to see the day or day after the other, William Ruto being taken to court, despite the fact that he was a former vice president by then, that is the leader of the opposition. And even though I understand these are sometimes normally persecuted in the public space, but the fearless eagle in Karua is one that William Ruto knows, and the Kenya Kwanza team knows, can injure and dismantle anything that can give them political clout as they go to the 2027. But never again, and I want to mention this, never again, if Deputy President William Ruto fails to win this presidency, that Mount Kenya will be at the center of his strategy. His strategy was very simple. Just make sure you capture in captivity the Mount Kenya region, then lock Rift Valley. The 4.1 votes that President Uhuru Kenyatta gets in Central Kenya, try to maybe get a chunk of it, quite a majority of it. While I am also persuaded that maybe the Central Kenya vote is not that one, 4.1, that Uhuru got. I'm also persuaded it might be lower than that. But because of some other reasons, it had to be 4.1. I'll not delve deep on that. Now, if Karua will come and undo the Mount Kenya strategy, then this was the best time, his best time to bank on Mount Kenya and his region to win the presidency. If Karua undoes that, because she is the eagle with high flyers, she will be in a position to dismantle William Ruto, and never again will William Ruto say, I need Rift Valley and Mount Kenya. That strategy will change. And even in 2027, most likely he will have to work with, try to consolidate another. In 2013, it was, I think it was 2 against 6, 2 against 40. 2017 was again 2 against 40. But this time round, it is 1.5 against 41.1. So if Karua makes, it will not be because she will be in government, she will amass the support, she will emerge as the kingpin, and now that is her first term, in second term she will still be powerful. So by 2032, when William Ruto is consolidating a team maybe to win the presidency, it will not be a walk in the park. Lastly, whoever will work with Raila Odinga in presidency and with Karua will not only inherit, will not only be a kingpin on the region, but will also inherit Raila Odinga's fan base. That is why I challenge people who say that Raila and Karua most likely will differ. The differing might not play out even in the first term, because Karua has been mentioning the rallies that I will be very loyal. Do you know why the loyalty is coming? The loyalty is a message that is targeting Raila Odinga's fan base. That is Nyanza, Western Coast. So with that loyalty, I most probably, even if Raila will step out of the political race in 2027 and Karua takes mantle with another person, she is most likely going to inherit Raila Odinga's fan base. If she inherits Raila Odinga's fan base and also successfully locks William Ruto out of the Mount Kenya strategy, then tell me how presidential ambitions of William Ruto will be hampered in the next 5 years. It is very challenging, and that is why this is something that William Ruto would not really want. But lastly, setting the woman presidents. I may not be shocked. In Tanzania, the woman is the VP. In Uganda, in Tanzania, the woman was a VP before Magufuli died and became a president. In Uganda, the woman is a VP now. In Kenya, they may be getting their first VP, deputy president. With the first deputy presidents being set, then William Ruto will have the next headache of who can I also groom, because her women candidates, Anne Waiguru is going for the governor in the second term. Most likely, if she loses, she might not be so active in the political space. Mostly can even be absorbed in the government of the day. Kihika is going for Nakuru. If she lost, not really mostly formidable. Aisha Jumwa is the least in that list. Alice Wahome, not most likely, with now Karua factor in the temple. So that woman president is not something that we want. And again, sometimes when the deputy president will be woman, and you're in that opposition, and you're attacking that office, or rather you're going for Karua, it will be perceived as an attack on the gender. Very delicate, ladies and gentlemen. And you also remember that Raila gave her role in terms of the constitutional review process. And if she injects the sanity, the good process, and everything happens in that constitutional change, who knows? She might make sure that it is in the constitution that is a president is a man, then a woman must be deputy president, and vice versa. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts?